Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. This is going to be part two of my burgers and beer group build on the 70 Torino. Um, I am basically doing this as box art. Whatever you see on the box cover is the way I'm going to try and build this. Now, the cover suggests that the interior is totally white. So, here are all my parts that have been primed in white, Tamiya white fine primer, fine surface primer. There you go. um, the dashboard will get two colors. Will get black and the white. The console will probably get two colors also. And then, of course, you got the brake and clutch pedal and gas pedal and all of that. All of that's going to need different colors, but basically the entire interior is going to be white. Now, I had to build up the radiator and radiator support because, and I'll show you that and the reason why here in a few minutes. And I showed you this in the last clip. This is the color. But I cannot put this on until this is installed in the car, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So, what I'm going to do, I've seen somebody do this on YouTube maybe 6 or 7 months ago. He did whatever he was doing in gray primer, and instead of painting it, all he did was hit it with either a clear lacquer or a semi-clear lacquer or a flat clear spray. So, my intentions are to paint whatever I'm going to paint in a different color and then spray everything with semi-gloss clear. And hopefully that'll work. And I'll do a little bit of detail on the door panels as far as the door cranks and so on. I was looking at the decals. There are a lot of decals that have to go in the interior by themselves. Like, for instance, these are my brake. Let me get a thing here. These are my pedal assembly, right? Well, there's a decal that goes on the brake pedal. And I had to put it on the double microscope to see exactly what it says, but it said disc brake. So that's one of the decals that's going to go on there. On the steering wheel, if I can get this off of here, in the spokes, there are slats in there, if you could see them. They give me decals to put in those little slots, plus a decal that goes in the center. So there's going to be a lot of fun installing decals on this. On the instrument cluster, there's 5 or 6 decals that go on there. There's decals that go on the seat, decals that go on the door panels. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together, and we'll take it from there. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video. We might get I don't know, maybe get a finale in this video. Who knows? We'll be back in a little bit. Okay, boys and girls, before I show you a mock-up of the interior, I want to go over the decals. There's 14 decals that have to go into the interior. And they are these right here, which is the instrument cluster and the speedometer. And then all of this down here up to number 14. Now, what I did, so I don't have to keep going back here and to the instruction sheet to see where all of these goes, I wrote them all down here, decal number and where they go. The only problem, well, it's not a problem yet, I did not run across where number 10, first of all, there is no number 9. I looked on this entire sheet and there is absolutely no number 9, which is weird. Maybe there is, maybe I overlooked it, but as I did go over it and I was wearing my magnifier, so I don't see a number 9. Anyhow, 10 and 11, I have no clue where they go. I have not run across those two yet. These here, right here in the center, are for the tires. If I want to put these on here, the top and bottom for the front, for the wheel, for the tires, And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff on here. Some stuff I won't be using because it relates to the other version, which is the twister version. I will be using these side decals here. And like I said, mentioned earlier, that the hood would get painted. Before I show you that, let me put these on the side so they don't get hurt. This is what the instrument clusters, what the interior is going to look at. Let me back this out a little bit. Basically, just the white and the black, period. So really not too much. The fun thing is putting all the decals on here. That's what's going to make this interior look really nice, is all the decals. Decals go on the headrest. They go on the door panels. There's a little, I don't know if you guys are going to see this, but right there is a circle where a decal goes, right there. So, now that I've shown you all of that, and I'm going to cut this video short, I was talking to you about this front radiator. Now, it's time to show the body in color. Now, I showed you these two pieces here in the last video. And here is the body color. This is that Grabber Blue by Scale Finishes. I did one wet sand and one compound on here. I still think I have to do another wet sand because there is some stuff here in the trunk deck I need to get rid of. But anyhow, this is the car in color. I really like the color too. It's a really awesome color. Now, remember I was telling you that this guy has to go in here first, like that, before I could put this guy on. So that's why the radiator had to be built up, and so that's how it's going to look. And of course you're not even going to see that once the grill assembly goes in there. But anyhow, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. Pit Stop Scale Model Garage out for now.